employee, well, old renew employee, helping me get this business together. And so we're in another little studio cleaning. So you're gonna come clean with us. We're talking about some. I'm training him to do it the Queen's way. Ain't that right, Daniel? So we're out here doing our spick and spanning, and I've been trying to hire people. We're in the process of hiring people. Child, it seemed like us. We are so hard. I hired a couple of black folks of us, and I don't know what we thinking. Hey, Pride Bentley, I'm gonna sit out the schedule for our meeting. We just gonna have a quick meeting. I don't know if everybody is doing their festivals. Some people some people don't celebrate Easter, but some people still celebrate. That's the time that families get around. So I don't judge. I'm not that pro black that I'm not crazy. I mean that I'm so crazy because I know with all that goes on, we need time to see our families and stuff. And then with COVID, so like me and my husband was talking about, some of these people don't celebrate Easter, but this is the time to get together. So this is my employee Daniel. He back there. Turn around, see my shirt. Two berries in the broom. We had to get some shirts. Let me see if you can see mine. I don't think so. But yeah, Daniel doing it here. Speak and span. He used to work for me before. So Daniel called me. Which told me, Daniel, when you told me to.
I was like, I'm ready. I was coming around.
Yeah, we coming. Yeah, I mean, let me tell you about us though. Really, is there a light? I try to be good to us, our people, and hire us. And I dealt with a girl. She came and trained and didn't show back up for work. A lot of people ain't showing up for work because that's stimmy. I mean, I can't knock it. I know our people done had a hard time, but I had some of us that say they gonna show up for work, and guess what? We don't see them. You don't see them. It's like I'm trying to be there with our people. So if you see me hiring some of the other people that don't look like us, don't judge a sister, because work is work, money is money. That's what I don't want us to be so pro black that we cut ourselves out of opportunities, because we want, even though we talk all this pro black stuff and we talk all this stuff about running our own businesses and we want to hire our people, we still got to run our businesses. We still want white people to do business with us. We still want that money. So we can't be so pro black that we cut ourselves out of opportunities. We just want the opportunity to be able to take care of our kids. We want the opportunity to be able to, have the freedom not to have to get up and go to work all the time. So you will still see me. Some of my employees are white too. I hire white people. I try to hire us first to give us an opportunity to work for somebody who's not going to judge you, who ain't going to browbeat you, who ain't going to do all this stuff to you. But I don't think our people even know what they're looking for in an employee, because it's some of us that's not going to let me turn this heat off. It's some of us that's not going to run our own businesses. I was going to call you. I'm visiting the grandbabies. I'll be on Zoom meeting, but not speaking too much. The biracial household. Look, that's okay. That's how it is. I probably ain't gonna do too much because we've been going and going. That's why y'all ain't seeing the queen. And I had to get some help. And every time I try to get some help, how it is hiring people. And so I just wanted to stop in when we have our meeting Sunday, just to give a quick overview of what we're gonna catch up with and go from there. But a lot of us, we have to understand that pro black don't mean that we're gonna all just be all black people working. I don't care. I just want to give our people the first opportunity to work for somebody who's going to do them right and not judge them. But a lot of us don't know that. We just think it's just another job. We just doing another job. And I've had like 3 or 4 people pay them cash the same day and pay them more. Our people, but one thing we always got to remember, our people are not there yet. So that's what I have to keep reminding myself. Even though I want all this, we not there yet. But we gotta prepare ourselves for when they do get there, that we'll be ready for them. Because it's ridiculous. You can't even help us. You those that's out here don't even know those that's trying to help them. But it be like that sometimes. So we in this little studio. Let me show y'all. This is a little studio cleaning. This is another one of my places. And we got the construction clean. We were just out at the construction clean late last night after cleaning. So this is a little studio. And when you come here, there's our little kitchenette. So we should be out of here in a minute. Bed. Then we got a door that go next door, and it's another bedroom. But we're not cleaning that part today because nobody checked in. Most of all our places got washer and dryers, and that's it. So that's why I came to talk with y'all. Trying to have a good short day. The hubby, he's out at the construction clean about an hour and something away. And you don't celebrate. I don't neither, but like I said, my family doing something. I don't celebrate holidays, but I have wisdom. I know that those are the times people get together because the society is set up. There is no time. Everybody is always working. And the most time that everybody got off at the same time is the holidays. So it's kind of like we're tricked to be part of these holidays, even if you don't want to be part of the holidays. So as being a woke black person, I'm not so woke where I'm crazy. You have to work with what you got. We are not trying to go against each other. So those that are still sleeping and celebrating, I just told my mom the other day, I look at it as a time to get together. All this COVID been going on. It's a time for families to come together. And that's what you look at it. Until we get, when I told her, she was like, I don't celebrate stuff. I was like, it's not about that. Just look at it as about the family. She was like, they're gonna, all this and that gonna be happening. I was like, well, I don't look at it. If they hunting Easter eggs, I'm just going out there to see everybody have a good time and just see everybody smiling. I have to just block out everything that's going on. They know my stance. We all made it clear. I think everybody know the queen makes it clear what I ain't with the BS. But I'm also, we gotta start using wisdom to draw our brothers and sisters away, because what we don't need to do is create further division. These religions and all the different things is set to divide us, and that's one thing religion keeps a hold on, because nobody wants to be disrespected in their religion. So most of us just ignore each other, and most of us won't plan stuff together because half the woke black people are purposely not gonna come out. Thank you, queen. There's a lot of woke black people purposely not gonna mingle with their family members, and they don't understand you're putting out that same energy that religion is putting out when religion tell you not to mingle with the sinners. You get what like I said, we on the chess game. Always remember, we playing chess, right? So on the chess game, it's still meant for you not to get along with each other, whether you think you're doing right or not, and how they have intertwined themselves in our spine. I don't know if y'all ever watched have you watched this, Daniel? It was on Netflix. It was the black superhero called Black Lightning. Have y'all seen that?
No, I didn't.
It's on Netflix. Y'all look at Black Lightning. It's the black superheroes and stuff. I love it. But what happened at one of the villains that he was good, they turned him bad. How they turned him bad, he had got shot and his spine was messed up and he couldn't walk. So they basically put this artificial spine on him. And when they did the thing, it's sci-fi, his artificial spine it all depends, exactly. Sometimes we playing checkers, sometimes we playing chess. But his artificial spine, basically, when they injected him with this stuff, he started turning evil. And it's kind of like it was two of him. His good self was trapped inside of him, but he could see it, but his bad part of him was taking over. And that's basically what they doing when they indoctrinated all this religion, all these lies, all this, it's all in us. And we think that we're fighting a cause, but they have entwined racism and white supremacy ideologies in us. So those that do celebrate Easter, those that don't, you still against each other when the whole point is just people coming together for love. Christmas, they intertwine the meaning. So in with them intertwining and using our love, they're making money. So the woke black people are saying, don't go out spending your money during this time. You don't spend your money during this time because it was meant for white supremacists to prosper, right? So I look at it don't spend all your money, but just get together with your family. Don't be so woke or so religious that you can't love your people, because that is the trick of white supremacy, to stop everybody from loving everybody. Even, I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to drop these jewels on you. Even if you black and you like white people, We cannot be like them. We're against those that hate us. We're not against every white person. We're against the system of white supremacy. We're trying to destroy the system of white supremacy. We're not trying to destroy white people. See, that's why I said they're so intertwined that you gotta walk like we walking on eggshells. You get what I'm saying? Love your people. If your people are mixed and all that, it don't mean you don't love them. Those that don't know, you make sure you educate them. You hold your head up as black and bold as you can be, and you educate them. You don't hold your head down. There's no shame in being black, and don't let them shame you into not talking about racism if you feel like you need to. If you in a mixed family, you and your mixed family should be having these conversations so that y'all can know what to do against white supremacy. Now, let me tell you about Daniel. This my boy, but let me tell you. Daniel, come here, turn around. Daniel is mixed, right? And when at first I didn't know and stuff, but Daniel mom is what?
White.
But what did you say, Daniel, when you, like, because me and you going to talk a lot, when it comes down, what you were saying when it comes down to your white family and your black family?
It feels a lot like you're too black for your white side and you're too white for your black side. So it's like it leaves you just not knowing where to be yet.
But what do you identify with?
I mean, I feel like I'm more black than white. I identify as black, but there are some mixed people that identify as white.
I know.
But we shouldn't have to choose. It should be we're biracial. That's
yeah.
What it is.
But you just as proud as black, and then what? And he was raised by his white parents, so that's why I said every day white supremacy affects normal people who not trying to fight, who don't know nothing. They just go about their life every day. His mom is white, and we all from these small towns. His dad is black. That's what goes on a lot. So we got to really deal with the people that are coming out of result of it, because he gets on to he'll tell me some of his white family is racist, right? And you get on to them.
I got blocked. Most of my family blocked me on Facebook because when they killed George Floyd.
And see, and then with him being raised by a white mom, so it's a lot that we really got to look at as people. We got to understand we're people first, and as a people first, you are who you are first. I'm a black woman. He's a biracial person, but he identifies as black, and he tries to educate his white people on stuff. Because he even taught, he told me, because his mom had him, his mom raised him. On his birth certificate, it says white. He didn't do that. His mom did that because his mom is white. And they say if your mom have your child, the mom, that's what they gonna put on. They put on the birth certificate. So we have to understand white supremacy. Love you too, y'all. White supremacy is a system. It's a system because we were all black and white first.
We were all black.
Thank you, black mama. Thank you. Bless you, all of y'all. We were all black and stuff first. I'm gonna get this bed, honey. You just going to get that. We were all black and white. If you understood the system of white supremacy before the so-called system of white supremacy, everybody was together. We got just as much as you see the black statues, you're gonna see some white statues later, but our people show that we were all together one race. White supremacists had a problem with that. I think the thing is on the no, that's the bag. This is the bag.
Are you sure?
No.
None of these towels are folded.
Where's the bag?
There's none in the bathroom.
Yeah, wait a minute. That was on the floor?
Yeah, these were on the floor when we came in.
I gotta call her. I don't know what she did with the bag then. Look in the drawer.
I don't know what's in the dryer.
She said she dropped the bag off. Maybe they only have 2 towels. Is there any towels in the bathroom? I haven't been in this room, y'all. This is my first time, and I'm training him and taking over, and I don't think I'm doing a good job, huh? But either which way, we are all...
She already put the towels.
She put them up? Okay, that's why they all folded. That's why all that stuff is here. Yeah, because she told me that she came in here, and it's a white woman that worked with me. She came and she told me she came in here trying to clean up, and so there wouldn't be much that we could do but just wipe and go. See, we deal with people every day. So that's why I said I don't want us to be too woke where we're crazy and too woke where we're not able to even get along with other black people or get along with other white people. I'm not saying that. When it comes down to white people, we got to watch our back. It is what it is. The white people don't want that to be known. That's right. The power structure, the elite controls. That's right. The elite is the white supremacists. The elite is the racists. The elite is some of them black. Some of them black. Because in order to keep being a $1 trillion family, you got to keep the whole world working and the whole world against each other, because at the end, it's only a few families that's benefiting off of this slave world. They have turned the world into a slave system. No matter if the slave is getting more food, the white people that's among us, they're slaves to the system. They just like a hopping bop, like I say, from life. All black people didn't get the worst experience. That's why we said the house slaves and the field slaves, because the house slaves had it a little bit more better. Then the master, which I have to understand, when white people were made slaves masters, they were glad to do it because they were getting their ass whooped by other white people too. So they wanted, they just conformed too. So we got to understand the root of the problem. The root of the problem, there's elite white people who are sitting there benefiting off of everybody, and then they don't care what white person dies or what white person lives or what black person dies. All they care is that the majority of white people benefit off this system, and that's the system of white supremacy. And in order to break that system, basically we don't need to be spending all our money to feed the system. They wait for the holidays. That's how they get their guap, as they say. They hitting a lick on the holidays. They hitting a lick when we fighting and killing each other. They really hit a lick because we too busy looking all around. They snatching us up off the streets, using our organs and sewing it onto them to keep them alive a little bit more. How come these people are not dead? They walk around like the zombies, making rules for me and you. They've been alive for decades, keeping white supremacy alive. So it is smart not to buy all this stuff during Easter. You can celebrate during Easter, Christmas, and all this other stuff. Be with your family, because the system right now, until we can get our own space, y'all know almost everybody get off during spring break. Y'all know almost everybody start getting vacations off during the Christmas holiday. That's the only time this summer. Y'all know it's set up like that. We just got to do, we've been doing it. But when white supremacy came in, all they did was like, boom, they just stepped in the party and just took over the house like I'm in this room. Like the room already here. The bed here, the lamp, the furniture. I just step in and say, this shit mine now. All this mine. And right now, oh, y'all party at 10 o'clock. Well, we gonna, and what's y'all party called at 10 o'clock? The pool party. Well, this is mine. And then 10 o'clock is no longer the pool party. We're gonna call it the water party. That's what we're gonna call it. That's all white supremacy did. Y'all don't understand that. We were all, that's why they call it pagan. Now that people were already celebrating Christmas and everything. But when they named it Christianity, put the rules in place of what Christianity should be and who you should be as a person and what you should be saying and who you should call on when in times of trouble, then it started saying everybody else was a pagan. It's a game. It's a game. None of this stuff that they telling you is true. Who gave white man the right to tell you anything? When you see, they keep digging, find a little piece. They just done found some little gems and somebody, oh, well, we need to change that. Everybody originated in Africa because we found this collection of stones that's older than anything, and it was here. What the fuck that got to do with a human being? You know what I'm saying? They always trying to make it seem, why it's been all these years, y'all. They still trying to dig up to try to prove that white people were here first. They go in there and they dig up our African places. They keep changing stuff.
When they test them and figure out.
Yes, they keep. What are they trying to find? We ain't gotta find nothing because we were already here. They just pushed us out the way like this is my bed. Like imagine this my bed and I'm sitting in or like this is them. And imagine black people, this the white person. Come in here, this is their bed. And I just pushed them out the way and just start digging under the cover looking for their shit. Like people put money on the bed. Oh, this is my money and this ain't a bed. That's all they did. We was already here. They just came. Why do they have to make rules, and why do we gotta march and vote and keep signing petitions to rechange rules that man made, like it was already the rules here, like God just set all these rules, and now we need to go through man and vote and why did they? Why are they allowed to make all the rules first anyway? We just gonna have to stop eating the garbage and really see where we're at and get our way out of this. The holidays are gonna come. I am pro-black. I don't believe in all these holidays the way the man said it, but I do believe I do know our people were already celebrating. These were the days, except for New Year's. They changed New Year's. They took holidays that we already had. New Year's, anybody, it should be a new year. The spring is the New Year's for the black people. That's what our place was. The grass grew. Everything started, you can tell. In the summer, it started going down. This Good Friday supposed to be the time that is getting ready for the spring, for the flowers to rise, not Jesus. Right now, everything warming up. All the flowers raising up out the ground. It's time. It's a new year. But they got you believing that a man rose from the ground. A man, the son of God is out there. Right now, the sun is getting closer to the earth. That's how the earth started heating up. The son of God. Spring, that's right. Spring new. Blossoming. Didn't no white man die on no cross and rise from the grave? This is the edge of the summer, where's the spring, where the sun coming out and it's getting higher in the sun. We're closer to the sun. It's getting warm. It's like we got to stop with these fairy tales, and we got to stop with the craziness. We know people get together. We know that the system was built against us, so we know what we got to do. You can wipe off this. We know the system was built against us, so we know what we got to do. We got to change stuff. We know that our black people ain't all there, so why do we expect them? Why do we keep getting mad at our black people when they were lost? Don't you remember how you were when you were lost? You knew everything? Didn't you, when you woke up, you like had to say, oh, wow. So some people wake up slower than others. We got to admit that. When are we going to admit that? Everybody don't learn at the same pace, and that's just it. We impatient with each other. We got to have the patience that's not given to us by the world. The world don't give us patience, and we don't give the world patience. But like I said, I was just talking about this because I had my new worker with me, which he's not new. He's been there with me before, and we made some money before, and he's going to be helping me so that I can have time to get with y'all. So I'm trying to hope that this works out good because I'm making him like one of our managers. So I'm training him to take part of my place so that I can have more time to do stuff. Because I'm at, Daniel, have I not been going? I had to jump up in the middle of the night at what we got there about 12, got home about 2 o'clock in the morning. When he told me he coming, I came. I had other people that was gonna come, but they were scared, and you know, black people don't trust us. The black people don't trust each other, so they don't see what you're trying to do. But I had to go all the way down there and get him, and hey, he here with me now, and I'm training him, and I'm hopefully that he's gonna be my manager in placement, in place so that I can get some stuff done, you know. Daniel, please stand strong with me. He is. He out here. He out there doing it now. And so you know I got his back. And I got another person that might come. So I'm trying to get like a little small crew so we could get this going. Like I told him, he was with me when I first started my cleaning company. Then things went bad. Now I'm back on it and stuff. That's why I told y'all I always be there when it's up and down. Y'all remember my videos. So got my PPP loan. So it wasn't big, but a sister did do the PPP. So I'm learning the business. Remember I told y'all before how I lost half of my property. So I'm telling you the good and the bad when it comes down to business. Then on top of me cleaning, who else? Hey, who else gets to clean? Even though we're cleaning, we usually play some music. We get to see the beautiful Son of God, and We get to get our melanin activated, and we get to see the work, and we get paid, and we don't have no white man sitting up here telling us why you ain't did this. Is it break time? Even though I'm gonna be doing it. but I'm glad that I got Daniel. True, April is the new year. They are making fun of us by saying it's April Fool's Day. Exactly. We know all the tricks. We know all the games. So it's time for us to stop playing it. Stop holding each other accountable for our ignorance, and then start talking to each other. The more and more if all of us did what I did, keep putting the truth on Facebook. I gotta put that sheet on here. Let's fold it down. Keep on this pillow. Fix the sheet. Let's keep talking the truth on Facebook. Let's keep doing what we supposed to do. Y'all give me a minute. Let's keep talking that. Look at this stomach. Let's keep. I'm going to the gym too. But let's keep talking the truth on Facebook. Yeah, straighten it. I hate a wrinkled sheet, y'all. I have to have my sheets tight. Even when I lay in the bed, I don't like to be moving around. But let's keep telling the truth on Facebook. Keep posting them, reposting them means don't tuck that part. We gonna fold this and tuck it. Yeah. Keep telling the